honestly, it's pretty scary, but still, it's something that I want to do. So either way, scared or not, I'm gonna start. My heart is so happy right now. My 13-year-old self is going to a concert. I'm so excited. 14 years ago, Simple Plan went to Guate. They gave a concert there, and for some reason I decided not to go when Simple Plan was one of my top favorite bands ever. And now they're coming here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I'm Pau, a 33-year-old artist who believed the lie of living beige to fit in. Now, I'm on a mission to find my way back to creativity. Okay, so this actually ties up perfectly for what I want to talk to you this week, because last year, well, it's almost February, so that means most of us have already forgotten about our New Year's resolutions and whatever. Give me a moment. Okay. So, last year, because I am one of those people who has this different goals that wants to achieve, but by the time February or March come around, I've forgotten them. So I bought these. Don't ask me for a link, because honestly I bought it at the dollar store. So as you can tell, I haven't opened it since I bought it. Let's see some footage of when I bought it. 101 metas. Me acabo de comprar este librito de bucket list que trae para anotar 101 metas que quiera ir logrando. Se los voy a enseñar. Vean. Ahí trae número 1, número 2. Que por qué es importante esta meta. A ver, se los voy a enseñar así de cerquita. Meta número 1. Que por qué está en mi lista. O sea, tengo que escribir por qué esta meta es importante para mí. Que si ya la logré, cuándo, en dónde, cómo, con quién estaba y cómo se sintió. Me encanta, vean. Trae así frasecitas motivadoras. Que si la número 18, que si la 34, que si la 48, la 78. Y claro que mi mente empezó a estresarse en pensar de dónde me voy a sacar 101 metas. Así que nada, me tuve que calmar y pensar que esto no tiene que ser algo de un día para el otro. Que tiene que ser un libro que vaya llevando con el tiempo, con los meses, con los años. Y poco a poco ir llevando como un track de las metas que voy cumpliendo. Así que vamos a empezar a llenarlo. Todavía no le he escrito absolutamente nada. Pero ya le quiero poner, aunque sea, ya tengo dos metas que quiero alcanzar. Ya se las voy a compartir. Y cuando lo empiece a llenar se los voy a ir compartiendo. Y ustedes me van a ir acompañando a ver si las vamos logrando. O cuándo las vayamos logrando. Porque yo sí creo que las palabras tienen mucho poder. Así que es cuando las vaya logrando. Se los voy a ir compartiendo en el proceso. Así que voy a escribir las primeras dos y ya les cuento. Oficialmente, con fecha de inicio. Mi primera meta es que quiero ahorrar esa cantidad de dinero. Y la segunda meta es que quiero llegar a los 1000 suscriptores en YouTube. Mi idea es llegar a crecer el canal bastante. Quiero llegar a conectar con bastantes de ustedes, a seguirnos en este proceso de nuestros 30, nuestras metas, nuestros todo. Así que, por lo menos empezando con 1000 suscriptores, ya es bastante. Esa es una de mis primeras metas. Okay, yeah, 1 year ago, and I had 5 goals that I wanted to achieve this was October 2024, November, and December 2024. So yeah, a little bit over a year ago. I had this 5 goals in mind. So I wanted to share with you some of them. So one of them was get to 1,000 subscribers. And I like this because it says, why is this on my list? And I wrote, because for me it's gonna represent a lot. It would mean that I overcome my fears and those limiting thoughts that make me believe that I can't achieve this. So, and that it would allow me to notice that I've created a community with which I can communicate and connect. So then at the bottom it says I did it, when, where, how, who I was with, and how I felt. Another thing, by the way, it says finishing my first crochet piece. I want to learn and practice this technique because I know it would help me connect in a better way with my grandma. And also I can support myself money-wise with the pieces that I make. This one, I have to check it out of my list because I have already done not just one, but several crochet pieces. This one is a good one, and I'm really glad that I can say that I made it. So, yeah, let's check it out of the list. Okay, come here because I need my desk so I can write. You know what? I'm gonna use an orange pen because I like orange, is one of my favorite colors, and we can celebrate this. Okay, so we can cross it off this first list. And when did I achieve this? What was my first crochet piece? I made my grandma beanie. So when was this? Like June last year? So June 2025. Where? At home. How? I made my grandma a beanie. Who was I with? Hubby, of course. And how did it make me feel? Honestly, really happy, really
accomplished. And it made me really happy to make something for her, because she's always the one who makes stuff for us. So yeah, I was really proud of myself. Either way, what I was telling you about the Simple Plan concert and it being super tied up to this is because one of my goals last year was to go to a concert. There was no concert that I really wanted to go to. So it's gonna be this year. And I'm really happy. I'm super happy. Okay, so now I want to think about what 2 new goals can I add to this book. Because I do have one that I want to put here. But I don't know if I have a second one. So let me think for a while. I have to go get lunch. Because I can't go without lunch another day. So come with me and maybe then we'll come back to add 2 new goals to this notebook. Okay? That was a fast lunch. I've realized that if I have something warm to eat for lunch, I get drowsy and I need to take a nap. So I've started to have like cold food for lunch, like salads or maybe fruit or something. And my energy stays on top, stays good for the rest of the day. So I have my bucket list book here, and one of my next goals that I would love to achieve it in a couple of months. It's gonna be to create my first mural. Sorry, I was reading that here. It says 101 things I want to do with my one wild and precious life. So I'm gonna take this out because I feel like I'm screaming because I cannot hear my own voice. So today is January 27th. 2026. So, hacer mi primer mural para un cliente. Because it's not the same as if I'm gonna do a mural in my house. It has to be for a client. What's on my list? Because this is the way in which I want to start my artist career. So now it's January. We'll see how long it takes me, but I'm hoping to do my first one in March, so in a couple of months. We'll see how it goes. So I still have to think about the second goal that I want to add into my bucket list notebook. I think I'm gonna take some time, maybe a couple of days. Maybe in a couple of days, I'll get this lightning bolt moment in which I realize what's gonna be my second goal to add this year. We'll see. And hopefully I'm gonna come back in a couple of months and cross out this goal. Honestly, it's pretty scary. But still, it's something that I want to do. So either way, scared or not, I'm gonna start to pitch different brands and possible clients to see if they would like to work with me. So for now, I'm still working on my portfolio to have something to show them. So speaking about that, I need to go and edit some content for next week. So let's go. Hi! Yesterday I got these. They are chalk markers for like windows and mirrors and whatever. I've already been trying this one. The box has 4 of them. I started trying this one yesterday. So today I'm thinking I want to try it out in this bathroom, the mirror. I'm thinking about doing something pretty, like decorating my mirror. First, to try out the markers. Second, to practice my skills. So, first we need to clean the mirror. And then I'm gonna start doodling. I don't know if I already said this. I feel like I'm speaking really fast. So the idea is to decorate my mirror with a theme. The theme is gonna be Valentine's Day. Now that Valentine's Day is like right around the corner. Someone's talking to me. Wait. Hola, amor. I need to remember that I don't have a timer. I need to remember I need to get it into my head that I can take my time doing things, that I don't have to rush through them. I don't know why. I think it's the way I grew up, that I always feel like I need to do things fast because something's going to happen if I don't do them fast. What's going to happen? I don't know. It's just my fucking anxiety. So yeah. That's my challenge today. That's my biggest challenge ever. Every day of my life, I have this challenge with myself to just calm the fuck down and take my sweet time doing things. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna put on a movie, and lately that's been working for me a lot, putting on a movie, and so my brain registers that I have like that, the time that the movie is on, I have it to do whatever I'm doing, whatever I need to do. Editing a video, working on a pattern, whatever it is. I've got, as long as the movie is playing, I have time to work peacefully in whatever I'm doing. So, let's look for a movie. Honestly, for me, it's super funny, but also I love the way things always find a way to get to you, to find its way to you. I'm saying a lot of way, but still, I love how things find their way to you. And I'm talking about the bucket list. Because honestly, it took me a while. It took me to stop thinking about it for it to get to me, for the idea to get into my head. It was like a lightning strike, but I loved it. Because for a while I was really thinking too much about what was the other goal that I wanted to add this year to the bucket list book. And yeah, I feel like when you're making an effort to, like when you're forcing it, it's not coming ever. And when you stop thinking about it, it just appears on your mind. So, today is January 28th. And the second goal that I want to put into the bucket list book is to make a trip paid by my artistic work. What trip? that I'm gonna reserve to myself, and when it comes true, when I reach this goal, I'm gonna tell you. But for now, be content with I want to make a trip paid with my artistic work. Why is this on my list? Because I've been wanting to do this trip for the past maybe 5 years, 4 years. I've done it before, but this time it's gonna be different because now I'm married, so it's gonna have this different element. So, okay, so now it is number 7 on my bucket list. And yeah, I have 2 new ones. And I still have 6 to accomplish. So, we've got a lot of things to do this 2026. I'm not putting any pressure on it, but I'm taking it more like a guide. We're gonna take out that but. I'm taking it as a guide for my efforts and my energy to flow to or on this direction this 2026. So here's my bucket list notebook, and maybe we'll do a checkup in 6 months to see how it's going. So I'll let you know how it goes. And if you want to share also, if you want to share with me what's on your bucket list, if you had one of these, what would you put in and why? I would love to know, and I would love for you to share it with me, okay? See you in the next video. Bye!